We often picture Jesus as a poor, itinerant preacher, a man who had no place to lay his head. This image is not wrong, but it is also incomplete. It is an image that is often used to justify a specific political or social agenda. But if we look closer at the Bible, we find that the story of Jesus is far more complex than a simple rich or poor narrative. The truth is, Jesus was neither poor in the way we think of it, nor was he rich in the way we think of it. His story is a profound and unsettling lesson about true wealth. First, Jesus was not born into abject poverty. He was born into a family that was working class, a family of carpenters. This was not a life of poverty, but a life of honest, respectable labor. We also see that Jesus had disciples who were wealthy. He was a man who had wealthy followers who supported his ministry. He had a treasurer, a man named Judas, who was responsible for the money. Jesus was not a man who was destitute. He was a man who had access to resources and who was supported by a community of followers who were committed to his mission. But here is the most profound part of the story. Jesus was not interested in earthly wealth. He was interested in a different kind of wealth. He said, "What good is it for someone to gain the whole world, yet forfeit their soul?" He told a parable about a rich man who built bigger barns to store his wealth, and who was then called a fool because he was not rich toward God. Jesus was a man who was not interested in collecting things, but in collecting souls. He was not a man who was interested in building a worldly kingdom, but in building a kingdom that was not of this world. He was a man who said, "My kingdom is not of this world." The story of Jesus' wealth is a powerful and essential lesson for us today. It reminds us that true wealth is not found in our bank accounts, in our possessions, or in our status. It is found in our relationship with God. It is found in a life that is lived for others. A life that is lived with a sense of purpose. And a life that is lived in complete surrender to God. The story of Jesus is a timeless reminder that a life that is lived for the things of this world is a life that is truly poor, and a life that is lived for the things of God is a life that is truly rich.